Okay, welcome back. So last time we discovered the secret of the mantis and its origin and kind of, not really demise, but why it's been away for so long. And I mentioned in that video that I was going to do stuff like doing vendoring and inventory management off screen. So yeah, so I've cleared out my inventory. I think I put everything on my ship that I wanted to. Yeah, so that's all nicely cleared out. So, and I did that, off screen, so I didn't have all of the, mundane stuff being done as part of an episode. So that just leaves today's episode where I'm actually going to be changing my ship around and removing my outposts. So I'm just swapping one little mundane kind of thing for another. But I did end up with okay, hang on. There. Okay, so I did end up with one little interesting bit of information. Oh, that does do that, doesn't it? Interesting. Oh. And that has that. All right. So, I actually wanted to, when playing with my main character, I ended up finding a nice little setup for a ship that I ended up liking as far as like a layout and design, and I was just going to kind of do that here with this character and just kind of share that. So first off, we need to get seated and head over to Kurtz. Let's go ahead and back out here, pop over here, get over. Even though I'm getting rid of this outpost, I still need to kind of use it real quick. So alright, now here, go ahead and pop over to here, and I am not a fan of the power boost back. It's weird because you get the initial boost. That's loud. That's really high, but then any other jumps after that, like in that same charge, are really low, which is just weird. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and get into shipbuilding. Alright, so this is the current ship I have, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on some of the similar parts that I have. But I was playing around with this actually and planning for this episode, and it turns out I actually could do what I wanted to do a little bit cheaper with, instead of modifying this ship to try to get to what I currently have for my main, I actually go to this guy and I modify him to match what my main ship is kind of like. So first things first, I'm actually going to just select everything and change the color and use the default. And the default actually goes by each color type. So if I do default now, that only does that, which is actually kind of an interesting look, but I'm just going to put everything back to default. So, and default, and default, and then accept, and this is what that ship looks like normally. Alright, so we are keeping a few pieces of this, but I am changing some things around, which is why I'm on my outpost and not in another shipyard, because certain things I can use in a shipyard, but I get a little bit of a better selection here. So the big reason why I'm wanting to use this ship is really because of these engines. And if you notice, the engine itself has a required skill of ship design rank 1, which I don't have. But there's nothing, even though I can't add this to my ship myself, there's nothing preventing me from using this on my ship, even though I don't need the skill, but the skill is for crafting it and adding it to my ship. Since this ship already has this engine, and I meet the requirements as far as the reactor class, then I am free to go ahead and use these engines. So both of these engines are coming over to my ship. Another thing that is, actually a couple of things are coming over. I'm going to take these guys over. And so they're going to come over. And that's going to come over. And the weapons are kind of coming over. I'm actually going to go ahead and keep these weapons, and when I get to... I'm actually going to be going back to Jemison to get the other parts that I need. Because one thing that was kind of interesting, I don't know if you were paying attention when I was going over the parts of my other ship, but you had the little ballast cargo. Well, one thing that's weird, if it still happens, let's see if it happens here. Because I was playing around with this, and I was looking at cargo. Yeah, I was looking at this, and it's like, that's not the same, that's the same shape of, that's the same shape of the cargo that's on my other ship, but that's not the same cargo. It's shielded. So it has less cargo, it weighs more, or probably about the same, and it costs more. So that's not, because I was playing around with it and trying to check the pricing of everything, and I was realizing that, well, this wasn't giving me the same cargo that my other ship had. So I thought that was kind of weird, and I was looking at it, and for some reason, with this ship, I got the ability to add these two cargo pieces, even though this isn't like a pirate vessel or anything, it's actually a Varun ship, and it just seemed weird that I had those options. These little storerooms can go away. I'm not worried about them. I'll go ahead and hold on to all the existing drives and stuff. I think the shield was actually still good. I do want to get the dock off. I don't want to use that one. That's a storeroom. I don't care. This is a 3x1. It's not really part of what I'm using for my setup, so I'm going to get rid of that. The other nice thing too is that with things that I delete off of this ship, I actually get a little bit of extra credit. You see my total is actually going up, so I'm getting a increase. I'm kind of getting like a credit to work with as opposed to a deficit, so I think that's probably the other thing that's kind of helping out. And if you notice, the ship kind of sunk down below the midline there because I got rid of the docking bay, or loading bay. So if I go ahead and add the one I want, which is this one, I can put that there. There you go. Now everything props back up again. Alright, so these two, I think, I'm not worried about those. They're close to what I want to use, but there's actually a different version of that I like. That is under structure. And remember, I'm still only level like 13, I think, with this character. And this is your shipbuilder that's in the Outpost. So, but there's one under Stroud, and a lot of this stuff is going to be Stroud themed, so if you have a preference on brand or something, then this may not apply to you. But you have this one here, which is the same as that one. But the other thing they have is the Cap D, And this one's kind of cool because it has a weapon mount on the outside. So you can do that, where this one does not. So it only has, actually doesn't even have a weapon mount at all on it. So that's one of the things I kind of like with that. So I'm actually going to need 2 of these. So I'll do that. Get rid of you. I don't need the braking thing. I don't actually do need this. Now the cool thing with this is I need 2 more pieces of landing. I actually don't need this one there, but I have, you know, this one here, and then I have this one here. Well, this one's in the middle, but I don't want it to be the middle. But the nice thing is I can go through and do it has the flip option, so I can actually cycle through the different ways it can go, and I can actually have it go to port, center, or starboard. And I need 2 more starboard, so I just make that one a starboard. And I can come over here, and, well, when I get to it, I can do stuff with that. So, what I want is a science lab. And I want this all-in-one berth, but I don't want this one. I actually want the 2x1B. So to do that, I can select it, and of course there's no flip or anything, but you do have the option once something is created to change the variant of it. So I can go ahead and hit the right D-pad button, and now it changes from A to B. And I just hit accept, and that just changed the type without having to do anything about cost. So I can take this and put it, because it's the all-in-one, so I want that one in the middle for my setup. So it goes right there. So cockpit, then all-in-one, and then science can go somewhere. How did I do this? I had science on this side. It doesn't matter. It's just the way I kind of ended up doing it. Now, these are actually kind of interesting because I didn't realize this with my building, but you have 2 versions of these as well. And so you have this version, and then you have the flat version. You can go ahead and actually take this one, and, well, that actually was it. There we go. Flip it around. And so you have these 2 different versions. They're both the Stroud Eklund type of cowling, but this one here, even though that's not really a weapon mount, it's actually a item mount. So if I wanted to do something like over here with a shield, I could put that on top if I wanted to. So I'd have a shield on there if I wanted to. I'm not doing that, but it's fine. Now the other thing that some people may say is for doing stuff as far as like weight and efficiency is I may want to do one of these instead. But the way I want to plan on upgrading this ship is I actually don't want to do this. This takes up 3 slots per side, which is nice to have one piece that does that, but I actually will end up wanting 3 of these, I believe. So, and I'm not worried about, I'm going to do that. I'm not worried about this one specifically being that variant, so I'm going to stick with that, but I'm going to want more of those at some point. Actually put these on in place right now. So go ahead and do that. And let me snap in the gear in its location. There. There. Good. And then over here, I want to get the other piece. So I have the all-in-one in the middle, and then I have the science on one side, and then I only want one more hab, and that is the Stroud 2-in-1. I'm going to go to the end. Workshop. Workshop I want on this side. There. And some landing gear over here. Now, really, no matter what kind of, with any kind of, you know, like, design you want to do, and you'd have to actually even, you know, do this. I would say even the landing gear would probably even be optional, and probably even the loading bay. But, you know, whatever kind of style you want, if you can get this kind of combination in any kind of way you want to do it, it's really just you have a good workshop hab, and then a good science lab hab, and then an all-in-one. Now I did an all-in-one. I could have done the where's the Nova one? Nova. Oh, it's actually one of these, I think. Is it one of these? Oh, I thought it was one of those. That's weird. Huh. Maybe it's only something you get in the other ship. Oh, I forgot what the name of it was already. Anyway, just gonna go ahead and just put some more pieces back on. Get you in place. Zoom out a little bit. Let's get you here. Okay, and this is gonna look a little... I'm definitely not going for looks or style or do too much of anything like that. I mean, I am putting kind of like pieces in place that I like and the way I kind of like having them. But just because I like the overall look for my ship, but it's definitely not gonna like be winning any like ultimate ship building contest, which I'm not going for, so it's not really gonna matter to me. But it will do is give me a nice little extra, put one of these up here, and we'll take a copy of you and flip you around and put you over there. Get a nice little look there that I like. And for right now, we can put you, come on, there. So that fits the gun right into that nice little slot there on the side, so it's kind of indented, but then you have a little gun port there. This guy's gonna do this new thing over here, so you have that kind of like streamlined kind of look where the gun is, but it's not really like sticking outside the ship. And then for these two little guys, we're gonna put you have little weapon mounts. I like this cockpit because you have the little weapon mounts underneath there as well, which is nice. And it's more of a, it's not an odd enough shape to where it wouldn't work with other parts around it. So, just little things that I like. Alright, let's go ahead and take one of you, flip you around like so, put you over there, and just take a copy of you and put you there. And for the heck of it, I'm actually going to go ahead and do one more up here, one more up here. And we're going to actually get one of you over here and another one over here. And because I'm silly, I'm actually going to put you in between the landing gear and put you... Come on. Come on. I had it and then I lost it. There. And then the same kind of thing over here. Something like that. Come on, there we go. There we go. Alright, and now I have these nice little gaps here. Now, the cool thing with these engines is I could do that. Just kind of fix the camera and zoom in. And that really doesn't look too nice to me. So, like with the other pieces, you do have the flip option. So with these, there are actually 6 different variants of it. So this is the first one. The one on the right over here is the other one. But the other 4 include a middle piece. And that middle piece goes on that side. And then this one has another middle piece. So it has a middle piece, and then it has a lower piece as well. So they could go like, you know, that. But since I only have the 2, I kind of want to stick with the middle piece, and you have the lower piece for the other side, and then the other middle piece, right there. So those 2 in the middle, and now I have room for that. That. Alright, so other things I don't have are cargo and fuel, but I need to get... What do I need? I need a docker and a fuel tank. Okay. So those two parts aren't too terrible. Let's go ahead and get the other pieces that I want on here then. Let's go ahead and get a quick docker on here. Nothing too crazy. We can stick with... Actually, which one's cheaper? Really? That was cheaper. Okay, that's what I thought. That'll work. Okay, so you'll go there. A little bit of a clash with the rest of the style, but for being cheaper, and it still works. I'm not worried about it too much. Okay, so down here we want Shroud again, and we want this. That guy. Where is he at? Where'd it go? It's around here somewhere. There it is. That thing. There we go. Just kind of that. And because I'm going to have extra pieces there anyway, I'll just slap one of those in. And so the only other thing I need to worry about now is fuel. But for fuel, I have all of this space underneath. So I have pretty much a good 2 spots underneath here. And then I technically have like a spot here. I have spots here, and then I have spots here on that side. And this is the reason why I wanted to go with individual pieces as opposed to that single piece, because I can say, okay, well, I want to take one of these out and put storage here or something. And then I can do that individually for these and upgrade things as I need to, but for right now I just need to add some fuel tanks. And for fuel I want... what do I want? What did I have before? I had 70 fuel like that, didn't I? I'll go ahead and do 70 and 14. Let's see, 12. How bad is that? That's not terrible, but I'm not done. Let me go ahead and just stick with the 70 and we'll do 12 for right now. And the nice thing with this is because I have these extra little spouts down here, I can just plop it down there and it's kind of like out of the way. Alright, so there you go. So there's my little setup. We got pretty much everything there, and doing that with selling all the parts of the old ship and building this new one. Now, of course, that's a random ship, so if you want to do this from scratch, it's probably going to cost you a little bit more. Well, actually, it's going to cost a lot more. But honestly, getting money in the game is not really too difficult as long as you're a bit of a hoarder and you decide to, or at least klepto anyway, and decide to pick up all weapons and spacesuits and helmets and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so using that ship, so I could get these 2 engines and all that, and selling the other parts that I didn't need, ended up costing me only 9,000 credits. I still have more to do though. Let's go ahead and get this done too. Frontier. That's what I was thinking. Rename ship. That's what I want to do. Alright. So, do that. And hang on. Just gotta get a keyboard. Okay. So, rename ship. 1, 2. Sorry. Come on. Yes. Can I? Oh, G reading. There we go. Okay. Let me cancel. Okay, it was a. Sorry, I just want to make sure the case. I'm gonna spell this wrong. There, Frontier 2. Oh. There we go. Need to confirm. There we go. Confirm. There we go. Did I spell it right? Yeah, I spelled it right. So, Frontier 2. Let's just turn a few things off real quick. Okay. So there's the Frontier 2. That's going to be my home ship. And we're going to exit out of here. And there we go. It's a little big and bulky, but I like it. I still like kind of the streamlined look of the side there for those guns, and then the guns underneath here, which is really kind of cool. Especially when you kind of like walk up to it to get inside of it. You have to actually walk past those, which I think is kind of cool. Alright, so let's go pop in and take a bit of a tour. Alright, we're going to start with the cockpit a little bit. So you end up with 4 crew stations for this one, which is really nice. Your inventory's over here. Same cargo hold. Of course, I can't add anything more to it because I don't have enough extra cargo. So I'm not touching that. And then your captain's locker is over there. And then you have the first part, which is the all-in-one B, and it's only 2 long. And the way this one ends up setting up with the other 2 is the doors are nicely back here at the back, which is nice. And the one things I wanted to do with this one for the B that I didn't notice with the A, as far as like this layout is concerned, is you still get the 2 beds that the A has, but the B, like I said, with doing this side by side, I get to keep a galley. So that is the first of the workbenches that you get. And then if we come over here, we can go this way. And this one's really nice because this is the workshop, so I get a weapon workbench, an industrial workbench, a spacesuit workbench, and a research lab. All in this one hab. And it's a little 2x, and it's right here, and because these are here, I have access to the resources that are on the ship. So anything, even if I don't have it on me, I still have access to it because it's on the ship, which is kind of part of the reason why I wanted to do this. Then over here, we have a pharmaceutical lab, and then one more research lab, which is fine. So with this ship setup, with really just focusing on these, having these 3 habs, you have all 6 workbenches. Workstation. Workbench. Okay, good. You have all 6 workbenches. So you have the galley, you have the 3 over here, and the research, and then you have the 1 more over here, and the other research. So you have pretty much everything you need to do any kind of crafting or research or anything you want to do working off of your ship's cargo, which I think is really nice. So let's go ahead and pop out and go ahead and say goodbye to this outpost because I'm not really going to worry about using it anymore. Alright, so to do that, the first thing we want to do is pop over to this guy. Okay. Come over here, and we want to sever the link. You may not need to do this, but I just kind of want to do it just to make sure I'm covered. So come over here. Actually, what is the quick menu? Hold for quick menu. Oh, I don't want to do any of that. Get out of that. That is not what I want to do. Okay. Here, and then cargo link, and I want to remove link. And yes. Remove link. Remove link. Okay. Exit. So now it's not linked. Good. Oh, so I picked up all those items? I'm gonna get super encumbered. Oh no. I have no idea what that was. Alright. So now there's that. Yeah, I'm gonna be encumbered a lot. This is gonna be really fun to deal with. Okay. So here, I want to... Let's see. This, that, delete you. Let's actually go out here and get rid of... What did we do there? Oh. I didn't actually do anything with that. That's fine. That can go away. Where is my power? Our power's like over here, isn't it? There it is. That can go away. That can go away. This can actually go away. Taking everything out of it now. There we go. And let's go ahead, and I probably don't need to worry about this too much. Actually, let me see here. I have... Now let's go ahead and get rid of that stuff. While I'm thinking about it. Let's just pop up here. And even while I'm in build mode, I can even open doors. Which is so nice. Okay. But still be encumbered. Yeah. Alright, so this guy can go away. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get out of here. So I don't have to worry about anything. Okay. So we can do one of these, those, and I can delete you, and I can delete you, and then I can do one of these, those. Get out of here real quick. This doesn't have any power anymore, which is fine. I can go ahead and just take all that, take all that, and we'll go ahead and delete you, delete you. So the only thing left, I think, is this guy. And the fun thing with this is I can delete it, and what'll happen is the landing pad is occupied. Do you want to delete this once the ship leaves? Yes. The other thing I want to check too is can I cannot do that. Actually, can I do that? Remove outpost. So if you hold down X, you'll remove the outpost. Yes. So that'll delete once the ship leaves. Hopefully. And we'll just pop up here. And I'm encumbered. Which is fine. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So much fun. Alright. Now, one nice thing is, I can board the ship. I actually don't have to get into the cockpit. So if you accidentally board the ship instead of getting into the cockpit, it doesn't matter. I'm super encumbered. I have 833, 135. But that I don't believe matters because I can just pop over here and land. And hopefully that landing pad got deleted. The outpost is no longer being used. So I should be good to go. And then I could just talk to this guy.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. And
Things.
here's your new cat.
So annoying. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
So now that I'm here, because I've done all of like the shroud stuff and everything else that I wanted to do, I can actually focus on things now like cargo. Which is something I need to look at. And so now that I'm over here, back in New Atlantis, I actually have access to that cargo, and they're not shielded, and they hold more, and they're cheaper. Which is interesting. I'm actually going to go for 3 of these guys, because I just want that little bit of extra. And these guys can actually all go under here, like that, and that, and one more, that. There you go. So now I'm a little bit slower, but that's kind of going to be the way it is for this ship. My mobility is a little bit less, but it's not too much less. And I could probably upgrade. I think I actually could do 2 more upgrades with this guy. Let's see here. That's the reactor. So that's an 18. I think I can do better with that. 20. That'll work. So I can plop you out. Take you. Put you there. And then you have the grav drive. Now the cool thing with the grav drive is if you're going to plan on upgrading, what you want to probably do is, if you notice the 21 range, so I can delete him, and my range now is 0. So you go to grav drives, and you'll notice your jump range, and you have the plus there on the side. So I was at 21, so I want to do better than that. So if I just kind of scroll through, I think that actually was the best, wasn't it? R2000 Alpha. Yeah, okay. So it's basically what I wanted to stick with, which is fine. Alright, so that's not too bad. So now I have 935 cargo, which is nice. Of course, that puts me up a little bit more because I updated the reactor a bit. That's okay. So go ahead and exit out of that. Confirm that, and my Frontier 2 has a little bit more power now, which is so nice. Alright, and extra cargo. So now...
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need.
Alright, so now I can go over to my ship, and now I have another 400 more storage I can put on there. Which is nice. But I actually want to go to my resources and sell some of this. Actually, I can sell all of it, which is nice. I'm just going to do, I have 300 to work with, so I'm going to pick, let's see, I want to keep around 75, let's say 70. It's not going to be too bad. So I want to get to about that is what I want to sell. There we go. And if I do, you know, too much or whatever, I can just buy back whatever I need. Let's see. I'm going to do a little bit. Let's do about... Yeah, that should be good. There we go. And that should make things a little bit lighter now. So I can back out of that. I'm still encumbered, but if I go to my ship, and go to the cargo, my resources, and I can plop all that on. Now my cargo is actually not doing too bad, and I still have a good 300-ish to work with, which is nice. And now I'm not encumbered anymore, which is also good. Oh, I did want to change the weapons around a little bit.
And here's your new cap. Sure, have at it.
Okay, so I did have those weapons, but I did want to move things around a little bit. I liked that one, and I want to say that one was okay, but I want to change the, just because I like the particle weapons better, so this one can go away. And for that, I want to go, which is weird because I wasn't able to use these. I checked that out with my testing, and I just wasn't able to use these guys with my outpost building, which I could have swore you had more stuff to work with, but whatever. Okay, so now I have to assign that. There we go. There we go. 2,700 more, nothing too crazy. And that looks more like the ship that I want to have. Okay. And there we go. A nice little ship.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need.
There we go. Updated weapons. And it still has that nice bit of cleaner profile. Okay, let's go ahead and just give her a bit of a test drive and check out the other outposts. 3 extra power I could just have for graph, or although in this case I probably want to do that. And there it is. She may look like a bar of soap, but she's easily upgradable with keeping the same shape. You have extra little expandability options, you know, below and above, and plenty of weapon location boards. And being able to just, while I'm on here, I can just pop out of my seat and go, oh yeah, I picked up that one weapon on that one planet. Let me just pop in here. I just like leaving the doors open anyway. And go over here and go, oh yeah, I want to modify that weapon real quick while I'm in space. And we go, yeah, sure, I can do that. And because I have all of these materials on the ship, I have access to make all these modifications that I want. So I can change all that. I can do the muzzle, the suppressor. I can change it so that it's not semi-automatic. It's... oh, semi-automatic is actually what I wanted. I can maybe, you know, do some of those if I get research. Like, oh, I need the research. That's right. Let me get out of this, and I'll just pop over here and go, oh yeah, let's work on some research. And it's the same kind of deal, because I'm over here with my research, I have access to the materials that I have on my ship, which is so nice. And the other nice thing too is that I can be here and go, oh, I need to, you know, make sure I get, and I actually can do that too. I'm gonna do that now. I can do this and I can go, sure, just, you know, do some research, and I don't have to worry about going, okay, do I have the items on me or anything? And there we go. That one, and I can do this one because I have all these materials. There we go. And that one finished. And I can pop out of here and just go, oh yeah, sure. Oh, I'm a little bit low on health. Let me fix that real quick. I'll just pop over here, do a quick nap. Okay. And you know, I hear that sound from time to time, and it almost sounds like somebody's docking with the ship, but anyway. And, you know, I'm still here, and I'm just on my ship. And now I can just pick up and go. With a good mid-speed of, actually not too bad, 75. The mobility was like a little bit low, but I have my guns, that little guy, that. That's fairly decent firepower. So now I can pop over to my other, and see, now I don't have the outpost icon on Kurtz anymore. I can pop over here. And get this outpost. Alright, and this one should be a little bit easier. Because all I need to do is just say delete, 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 zoom out, hopefully find whatever the heck I'm looking for. Oh, that was the transfer thing. That's right. That's the transfer thing. And then where is the... ah, yes. Okay. We can... well, actually, that shouldn't really matter about deleting, but it's going straight there. That's good. Let's get right here. And... oops, and my ship's way over there. So I may need to do some running to get over there, but it won't be too bad. There it is. Bah! It's like, I like the... oh, no, that's right. Okay, so cobalt there. And let's go over here. And that's in the outgoing. This isn't linked to anything anymore, so I don't care about it too much. There we go. Got it. Is it this one or the other one? That one. Wait, did I have two coming here? That one. had one. Hang on. Do I have another one? Oh, cobalt and nickel. Okay, hang on. Oh, there's the other one. There we go. Okay. I didn't realize that. You're done. There we go. Oh, contents transferred inventory. Oh, sweet. Well, in that case. Cool. Ah. Well, that's good to know. Delete you. And let's get out all that. Get back over here. Oh, and you notice, so I have 6 outposts. And hopefully, I'm encumbered again. And I'm going to need to be selling this inventory. I can come over here and remove, say yes, and I should have 7. There we go. And when I go get the last one, I'll be able to get 8, and great googly moogly, it's way over there, isn't it? And this is where I don't like the power one, because it just doesn't hold. Okay. And I can't really, actually, if I'm close enough, I'm not close enough. Also, I'm probably like way over encumbered anyway. Yeah, way over encumbered. I'm not going to worry about doing too much with this stuff. I'm just going to have to put up with this. It's fine. It's fine. Just have to kind of mosey on over. Cockpit. And like I said, it kind of doesn't really matter. Go over here, pop out again, and see now no outpost icon there, but I still have one over here. Let's pop over here because this is where I had that adaptive frame little farming area at. I'm not worried about that too much. Go ahead and land here. And this actually won't be as bad because the ship is right there. Ah. Okay. Fun part's gonna be just trying to get everything going. Oh no, wait! That's right. I should be able to. Let me pop up here. Okay, that's a little bit where that's actually useful. But then I should be able to then. And I probably don't even need to do this much to really be this worried about it, but I just want to make sure. So if I do that, delete you, pop out here, go down to here, because I'll still need to be at this thing if I want to, finish everything off. So let's do that. Alright, let's delete you. Okay, you, don't have power. You can go away. You can go away. Alright, where is all my stuff? Let's see. So, you can go away. You can go away, and I hopefully have contents transferred to inventory. We will find out. And then, come on. You can go away. And you can go away. And then even this guy should be able to go away. Yep, so you will be deleted. You get out of this. And then come here. Remove you. And now I'm done with outposts. And I'm close enough to my ship. Little burst. Yeah, see, it just does little bursts after that initial one. It's really weird. I have to change that. Actually, I wonder if I can change that. Let's find out. I got plenty of resources. I just need to come over to here and go to my nice little convenient spacesuit workbench. Pack, and I cannot do balanced, but I can do basic at least, so that's going to be better than nothing. Okay, there we go. Because power boost back is okay, but it's just not really good. I don't know, I don't like the inconsistency of it. Skip one's at least not too terrible because it's short, but it's consistently short. But the power boost is just, it's okay. It's kind of like situational. I guess if you had a specific one that you wanted to use, then you could do that. Oh, and not even at the cockpit. And way over here. So I go over here, back to Alpha Centauri. And I can go here. And I'll even do one of these for the hell of it. And I will do... what do I want to do? Let's do commercial first, and then I'll pop in residential.
Cool spacesuit.
Alright. Oh, that was no good. Just need to make it through. God, I'm gonna kill myself just trying to get here. I'm trying. Almost there. Come on, mean lady.
Please, if you experience any issues in your...
Whatever.
Welcome to UC District.
Okay.
I hope we have...
Oh, balls. Ooh, I can fix this. Hang on. Because I want to do something else different anyway. Yeah, whatever. Sure. This is going to be the art of loading. I should be able to do this. Because this should be after I got rid of my outpost, as soon as I got into my ship, but I still have the power boost pack, so I still need to do that part real quick first. So I need to pop over here. Do this again. Yep, back to basic. There we go. Pop out of there. And then this time, I actually want to go to Jemison still, but I want to actually go to the main New Atlantis spot. I hope it'll have enough credits. Okay. That's good. Okay. And you have plenty. Thank God. Okay. So now I get to go here. And my resources. And I don't need so much. So... that's fine. That? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there we go.
Should inspect your ship for heat leeches.
Sure. Pop over here. I have... Ooh. Damn, I'm not gonna need to upgrade this shit. Oh. Did it? Do I have, like, loads of resources? I do have loads of resources here. It must have put it on my ship. Because I don't need all that aluminum. Hang on. Hang on. I can sort by... Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, never mind. We just only sort by that. Anything else a lot? A lot of iron. I'll take that. And that's it. Okay, good. So now I should be able to go to my inventory and say that goes on there and that goes on there. And I can just sell both of those outright.
Every couple landings.
Okay.
They'll cost.
That might have come from... Well, I know it's Outpost stuff. I want to
havoc if left unchecked.
probably say... What did I do? Did I just take all my... What? Wait. What did I have no idea what I just did. What did I do? I did that. I rolled here. I do that. I have all this here. I have 100 and some odd cobalt, which I don't need 100 some odd cobalt. I have 100 some odd nickel. I don't need 100 some odd nickel. That's all good. My resources. I have loads of those. Why do I have loads of those? Okay, aluminum, cobalt, iron, nickel. Let me just make sure. Aluminum, good. Cobalt, good. Iron, good. Nickel, good. What did I do? Did I buy it back or something? Did I buy it back? No. I don't know what I did. You know what? I probably did buy it back. I bought it back. Son of a bitch. Okay. Hang on, I can fix that. Quick save again. Wait, really? Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Trying this again. Guess what I get to do again for the third time? Hey, I need to do this again. Basic. Because I'm not losing all that. I know credits are easy, but I'm not trying to be stupid with credits. Okay. Over here. Over there. Boom, boom. Actually, what I can do... I know what I can do. I can do that and jump to Jefferson.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New...
Yep, and that should give me a save where it's a heck of a lot easier to do this if I screw up again. Okay. One more time. Yeah. Alright. So, on my ship, in the cargo, go to resources and say I don't need all of that. Okay. And I don't need all of that. That's fine. That's it. Okay, that's good. I was over here and I was saying cargo hold mine. That's what I was calling. Okay. Okay, let me just check it one more time. On the frontier. Aluminum, good. Cobalt, good. Iron, good. Nickel, somewhere around here, good. Okay. Okay. So now I can come over here and sell and go to resources and say, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care.
Hey.
Now I have 63 there, and then the ship has plenty there, and I don't have any resources. I don't have any resources, good.
What can I
So
do
let's
for
just show this off real quick. So all my resources are on my ship. So I can go over to, let's do the residential. So I do want to show this one thing off real quick. So I want to go over to here. So the Centurion Arsenal. Hop in here. And in here, she's gonna blather on about stuff.
You're here
Is
because
a
you
weapon
need something
workbench.
you can connect with. Something you...
Yes, that's nice. I guess it's not really gonna show the... Well, you saw the other map.
Am I right?
Sure. I'm not in the same zone that my ship is in. My ship is in a completely different area. I do not have any resources on me whatsoever. But I can still go over to this workbench and pick a gun and a gun, and I still have access to resources. Those resources are on my ship. So, along with being able to have access to my resources while I'm on my ship on the workbenches there, I want to also say you have access to your ship resources even when you're on a planet and you're in an interior that has workbenches. So that's another little plus for it, which makes it another little reason why I like doing this. Let me just pop right back to my ship. And this is the reason why I like this setup so much, is because you have access to all the workbenches everywhere, and it's just so much easier to work with on just like a day-to-day basis, especially when you're starting out and you want to keep on doing research and keep on doing mods and keep on finding equipment and stuff. And your ship itself also ends up being, oddly enough, easier to upgrade because it just ends up costing credits instead of resources. So you don't have to worry about resources to build storage on an outpost. You just use credits to upgrade your ship to give it more storage. So, yeah. Oh, let me just quick nap. There we go, full health. So yeah. So next time, we're gonna do some more just regular exploring, and we'll pick up from there and kind of give this ship a little bit more of a test run as far as flying and possible combat and using it as a mobile outpost, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, till then, thanks for watching.